Hello, thank you so much for coming on this channel. I hope it blesses you. This is where I speak about courage for the heart and peace for the mind, all things motherhood and all things mental health. Today I want to talk in the light of what has been happening in the world. I don't have all the solutions, but I'm just feeling challenged in my own identity that for example, I really want to like add my voice and tell my story, and I just really want to not lean back and be passive and not be quiet, and I want to be part of the solution. So I was consumed by how can I share my opinion. I don't necessarily want to paste on Facebook. And I've got a tongue twist, Facebook, because I feel often I get misunderstood in those ways, and I just don't want to offend people by telling people that I'm really caring for every life on earth. I didn't want to be misunderstood and then all of a sudden be called names, or just I was just fearful of how, like, what a slippery slope that could be to start a political debate. But I also didn't want to say nothing at all, because I think justice needs people to rise up. So, and then I was encouraging people who have stories to share, but I was like, oh, how can I bring my part, and I want my voice to be heard. And yesterday in a beautiful conversation I had, I just actually opened my eyes to a new thought, that instead of storytellers, I want to be a story listener. And I think that's a little bit how I want to approach this crisis at the moment. I definitely don't want to lean back and not be involved. I want to be out there actually with thin skin. I want to feel, I want to empathize, and know of no pain that I haven't experienced myself, but through opening up my heart, maybe to carry a little bit of pain that's not mine, but of my fellow human. And yeah, so I actually want to be a story listener, a voice listener, a contribution listener, rather than adding my own voice. I probably will add my voice, because I think there's a time and everything for that. But if we were listening a lot more, I think there'll be less noise. I think there'll be no more. In German, the word is Begegnung. In English, it's coming together, seeing each other, more conversation, I think, rather than everyone trying to put out their opinion out there. And I think a lot of people are actually saying the same thing, but because they're so consumed of how their point is coming across, people forget, I forget, to ask the people around me, hey, how do you feel? You've been in Australia all your life, but have you ever felt uncomfortable because of your skin color, or have people made you feel unwelcomed? Or to be honest, where I live, I do not see a lot of Aboriginals, but they are around, and I maybe just have to look with more intentionality and with more carefulness. Maybe finding out what land I'm on, what indigenous group has lived in the land before, and who is the custodian of this land. And yeah, I think we can start with having less judgment also towards ourselves. Like, I feel I sometimes think negatively about myself, and don't hold on to those promises that my God, my Creator, has spoken over me. And sometimes I put myself down, say that I'm silly and non-intelligent, and have given up too often in my life. But actually, I think if I start speaking highly of myself, it will make an impact in my surrounding and in the world ultimately. So that's my 2 cents. This just didn't come in the car. Have a lovely rest of your day. Thanks for coming. Bye.